What's that you've been reading?
The Andanuth. I found it in that house yesterday.
Good?
Like nothing I ever read.
It's a road. There's a girl on it.
A girl? What's she doing?
Just standing there, talking to herself.
She's a guard.
I don't think so. Just a kid wearing a dress.
It's a trap. She's bait.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe. Maybe not. We gotta check it out.
Sam, what are you doing? Sam. Go with him.
Are you the mailman?
What?
Are you the mailman?
No. No, I'm not.
I'm waiting for the mailman.
Yeah? Why's that?
My dad is waiting for a package. He ordered some books. Some game books. I'm going to meet the mailman when he comes. We can play games again.
Where is your dad?
He's over there. He doesn't talk much anymore. I think he'll pick up when his books get here.
You should just come with us. It's not safe out here alone.
What's your name?
Emmy.
My friend's right, Emmy. It's not safe. And the mail hasn't run in a... Well, the mail isn't running anymore.
I shouldn't be talking to strangers.
We gotta go. Now.
Where'd she go? Emmy!
Jukes, we have to find her.
Emmy!
Let her go. She's gone. Now, she was never even there.
Is that Emmy's dad?
It's the mailman.
It's Emmy's game books.
You know the rules. Take only what you need. Sam. Sam!
Emmy?
Trolls reside. There's a Twitch channel where legends collide. Troll of games, spinning tales unseen, streaming Dungeons and Dragons in a world so obscene. With dice in hand, we venture through the night. The Dungeon Master weaves his magic with all his might.
Trollord Games. Join the fray.
You
may be right getting back to publications, especially authoritative publications, like with this recent thing with Google that came out, how the big megacorps are like controlling the SEO space so much.
We'll wait
that,
on you.
what?
Hey, where's the pre-show, Chuck? Did you get a pre-show going?
Yeah, it's all done and over with. We're live with everybody. Hey, how's it going? I was letting Davis finish his ramble. You know, so
Hello.
We did not know that.
I said it, but y'all didn't. Y'all were too intent. You know.
And to think I just said my full social security number.
I was about to say some heinous shit.
Yeah, really. I was talking shit about George Fields, but you know.
You should never do
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing this evening, afternoon? Good to see everybody. Lots of folks already in here. Fantastic. We got all kinds of stuff going on
to
today.
say about people.
We have a giveaway going as usual on our Thursday stream. So if you want to enter in, if you're over in one of the other platforms besides Twitch, unfortunately, you'd have to come to
Thank you, Lando.
twitch.tv/TrollLordGames to enter.
Chuck, I was thanking Lando.
I know.
I didn't want
Thank
to
you for
interrupt
that.
you.
Thank you so much for that. You're a great guy. Thank you. You're great.
Thank you for checking in.
Anyway, yeah, no shit. Anyway, where was I? Unfortunately, I can't do it through the interwebs, other places, but you're welcome to come over and enter and then go back and watch on whatever. It's all good. And I put the link in there for some of you, but I know some of them don't show the link, so it's whatever. Madness.
You guys know how they say that the internet is a series of tubes?
Yeah.
Like that's a thing that is. I don't know what that means.
I've never
It's
heard
true.
that. I've heard of vacuum.
You've never heard that?
No.
The internet is a series of tubes.
Well,
It's a-
originally it was, for sure.
When you break it down, we're all just kind of a series of tubes.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. She's right. She's absolutely 100% right. We're all tubes. We're tubular. Whoa, dude. All right.
That makes me think about Fallout and the tube TVs.
Are y'all getting the tubes mixed? What are the vacuum tubes mixed up
So,
with the internet?
so today we're not
Anyway.
only, only doing a raffle giveaway, but we're going to be taking
Inner
questions, of
tubes.
course, like normal. So if you have questions, you'll put them in there and preface them with a question in front of them or whatnot. But we're also going to be doing the drawings for the Eastmark Folio stuff, right? Isn't that right, guys?
I don't have a pencil.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Well, that's
That was-
good because you're a shitty artist anyway. All right, anyway.
That's
moving
not
on.
even true.
God.
I'm a serviceable artist.
Serviceable. Oh my God, man! What a week! What a week! Hope you guys have had a good week out there. Ken Robinson says, "Whoa, mind blown, deep thought, Grace." Hey, he's right about that.
I have a philosophy too that like most things are just kind of sauce. Blood, human sauce.
Human
What
sauce.
human sauce?
Or
Oh
well,
my
I guess it's not
God.
specific to humans. Blood is
Well,
life
wouldn't it be-
sauce.
Wouldn't sweat be human sauce because it's like a glaze?
Sweat
No.
is
It's a
also not.
glaze.
Sweat is also not specific to humans.
Okay.
It's like skin sauce.
okay, it's a
Oh,
Spit is mouth sauce.
it's an endotherm sauce.
So what are bones? Do you have to mash them into sauce?
no, that's a different spell. That's called froggy stew. I actually have that in my book. You mash that.
Manfred von Beck, that is the grossest thing I think. I've
Baked
ever
sauce
seen.
wants to know if it's really sauce. Oh, wait, that's
Marrow,
baked.
hey,
Never
That's a
mind.
great word.
The marrow's
Ooh,
bone
marrow
sauce.
bone sauce. Marrow's good.
It's true.
But then you could like
Vampire
like,
gravy.
you could actually take gnomes and you could squish them up, put them in a blender, put them in like one of those juice ninjas.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like Lando's got some CNC going on tonight as well as last night. Looks like Venom's got it. He almost TPK'd his party last night. Venom. Why did you not finish the job, bro? What is going on?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah,
man.
It's
It's
almost light. Week. Come on.
We had our very first TPK last
Oh.
month.
Did you really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I mean, so it was like intended to be a TPK,
Right. It's okay.
but nevertheless,
Who was running the game? Was it Zach running it?
it was Chris.
Oh.
He's done one shots on our channel before, but we were doing Curse of Strahd, and so we all brought out really just cursed, awful,
That's
truly heinous characters.
the modern adaptation of Ravenloft.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
What is Ravenloft?
It's Curse of Strahd.
The
Oh.
original interpretation of Curse of Straw.
Yeah,
It was
Sick.
actually groundbreaking at its time.
it was. It was
Oh, it was
very
huge.
groundbreaking at its time.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah.
I never ran any games in Ravenloft, either playing them or running them.
Well, so
Oh.
it eventually became a setting, but it was originally
Right.
just
Halicar.
Did you know in that first
Dracula.
adventure, that's where I killed my first player ever, and it was the GM that I cooed and took his table away from him. You know the story, right?
The story
all
is
because of
available in-
Ravenloft. That's right.
See- Watch the interview on YouTube with Chuck for that
Oh,
full
God.
story. It's a great one.
There you
No,
go.
And you
yeah.
can say
Christ.
that I6 has nothing to do with modern Ravenloft, but
Hey.
the setting is very different. But it's the exact same map, right? I think they're even like the weird like it's the same isometric map, which is cool, and I think the system for randomly generating motivation is the same. So
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
good
a
Hey,
good
stuff.
approach.
Mirador, welcome in. Thank you for the sub.
Yes, thank
One
you
of
guys.
us.
One of us. One of us. One of us. Ain't that the truth?
Hmm
Lots of good people.
Yeah, I
in
like
here
how,
today.
how you make it more oppressive, almost claustrophobic in a way. Or
I'm finding that's exactly how it feels.
Yeah.
what does
Curse of Strahd.
yeah?
It does definitely because you're in that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's scary. It's intimidating. And we're doing 5e where you can just feel like a superhero. And
Right.
Mhm.
And
I'm
it's still
scared.
intimidating, right? Hey,
Yeah.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
stuff,
playing
though.
a amorphous bird person though.
See, that's
So
that's where it kind of falls apart.
yeah.
Because in Ravenloft, originally it's very, very explicitly a medieval Europe analog. It's like there's
Yeah.
just humans.
Right.
And if you're a dwarf walking around in Ravenloft, they're like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have any humans in our
Yeah,
party.
all of that is gone now.
Oh, that's interesting. So you've got all these. Everybody's got all kinds of wild races or whatever. Right? I bet they're having a
Yeah.
hoot in Ravenloft. I bet all the those folk. I can't remember the term they use. I don't want to make anybody mad or whatever. But you know
Oh,
people in the wagons.
the
What were they called? What were they called?
they came up with a name for them.
They have a name for them. Vashani maybe or something. I don't remember. But anyway,
Vistani.
something like that. But anyway, I bet they're like, the hell, bird people. You know, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Speaking of a hoot.
Traveling people.
Inspired,
Venom.
inspired. As Tomcat Dad says, inspired to drink some Dr. Pepper, which perhaps is pepper sauce. Maybe
Dr.
you go.
Sauce.
No, that's Steven Sauce.
Dr. Sauce is very different.
Dr.
It's
Sauce.
my lifeblood is what it is.
Yeah, the way things are going, I absolutely believe that 100%. They'll do an autopsy on
problem
him and
is-
be like, this man's 100% Dr. Pepper.
See, he'd get an
Everybody else
IV
be like,
of it, but the
"Eh?"
problem is you can't mainline Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
because of the bubbles.
Might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Can you condense it down to a powder form? That's all. That's the only question.
Just
All right.
sniff it.
Jeez.
Let's
Snort.
get started, I guess.
Rub it on your gums.
all right.
Ah!
You want to
We
work on
have
some?
a raffle to do.
You want to do the raffle now, or you want to wait and do it towards the
Ooh.
end?
Let's
We can
wait.
make everyone wait.
Let's wait till 5 to do the raffle, so
Okay.
people have
Right.
chances, to wander in from
Yeah.
wherever they're meandering from.
That sounds good.
And Grace has she has some questions for us.
I do. I've been thinking about this a lot actually. So we're all very familiar with the classes in CNC. have two-
Some of them, yeah.
This is a two-parter.
Okay.
What class would you be? What class would everyone else be?
What?
Oh, that's interesting.
What kind
Like-
of a damn question is that? That's wild.
Like what kind of what class do you think all of the rest of us
Oh,
be?
so what
Well,
we
Davis
need
is
to
a
do?
ranger.
Here's what we need to do.
Yes.
Here's what
No
we need
question
to
on
do.
that.
Here's what we need to do. We need to send her each of us what class we think we would play or we are.
Hell.
Then let us go around and tell her which ones we think for Jeremy, for each of us. What do you think, Grace?
Ooh, you mean like
That sounds horribly
Wait.
complicated.
yeah,
No,
wait,
I'm
okay,
just
yes,
saying.
yes, yes.
She knows what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay. So first things first. What class is Chuck?
I'd say a
you want to do it
gnome.
backwards. I got you. Okay.
Yes.
Right on. Okay.
A gnome.
I'll be honest. No. What do you mean? Who said no?
Gnome is not a
Chuck,
class.
Gnome is not a class.
That
I
was
never was
Davis
a
that said
class.
that. That was Davis. that said
Gnome
that.
anything. It doesn't matter.
So
I would agree Bard.
I was gonna say rogue.
It no
He's a man
matter.
of many skills.
Bard. Yeah. Okay. Bard.
I could also see
I'm
like
watching chat to
some
see if
kind of
anybody can
wizard.
guess. If anybody can guess. Now you're asking me what class would I be if I had a choice in real life?
Yeah, what do you
No,
think
what
like
you-
suits
what
you
you-
the best?
Yeah,
So what
is-
suits me the
yeah.
best, assuming that I lose
Yes.
about 30 years of age?
But don't tell us yet
No, I'm not.
because we have to guess.
I'm not. There's only one
I
person in this
actually would
group that would
go-
guess, I think.
I think you'd be a wizard. all of like the tech stuff and knowing the ins and outs of like little stuff.
Well, question now.
And also,
hold on.
yeah.
When we're talking about classes, we talking about the core classes or all 47?
No,
all
just
47.
all of them. Oh, good lord!
Hey, because
We're talking about the classes in the codexes, or
let's stick to the player's handbook.
so
I
player's
can't even
handbook.
remember.
How about player's handbook and ABP? How's that?
That
I
sounds
don't
good.
know anything in the ABP.
Well,
I wrote
you
those
need
and
to
I
be.
can't remember them.
You need
Then
to
that narrows
know.
it down for the rest of us.
All right, so go ahead, answer. I'm watching chat.
I'm going to say a cleric, because Chuck is driven by a higher power.
Yeah, Steven
okay.
Chenault.
He's a warlock, and his patron is Steven Chenault.
Oh my God, that's not far from the
I
truth.
think
We don't have a warlock.
Chuck
Though.
has the makings of a good
No.
cleric.
What do you think, Jeremy? What do you think?
Probably like a rogue, but like a not thief rogue, like a good rogue. Because you got like you're tasked with all this random bullshit, and you're pretty good at all of it.
Yeah, I can see
Like the jack of all trades, kind of.
Yeah.
So a bard. Well, 5e bard.
Okay, a
sorry.
bard. Yeah. All right. Fine. Yeah.
no.
Bard.
I would go with the rogue, a fixer. Like he's like the enforcer for like some kind of roguish guild. Like he just goes through and fixes stuff, but he's a gnome fixer. You know?
We're sticking with the gnome.
Oh yeah, he had to work that in, you know. Well, I'm probably gonna disappoint everybody.
You have to give your reasons.
Okay. If I were to guess based on what you would say, it's either going to be a fighter or a barbarian. But
Nope.
no. Okay, way off.
All right.
All
What
Steve
is it, Chuck?
Steve was probably the closest. I would probably take. At the end of the day, it would be a tight squeeze between warrior priest and scald.
Oh, but those don't fucking.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because I like being a
Scald
cleric,
is
but I like
cool.
kicking ass. I'll just be honest with you.
But
That's why I
would
like
you
the warrior
still be a
priest.
gnome?
Let's go.
You know. And I have a love-hate relationship with ABP, like most of us do that use it, because for whatever reason, most of my players like to use classes from there, so I end up dealing with it all the time, and I just learned to I don't know. I like those two classes a lot, man. I tell you, I love how they're written.
Scald is
Hello.
Sorry.
No, it's over with. All right, I'm off the hot
Scald
plate
off.
finally. Thanks a lot, Grace.
All
Good
right.
job.
Of course. Davis. What do we
Wait,
think
see-
Davis would be?
Ken Robinson said Chuck is really just RPG sauce.
Ian. Oh God.
Davis is a ranger.
Davis is a ranger. I agree.
Or
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
I
I'm
did-
gonna say he's a primal druid.
Okay.
Oh.
I
wow.
did stat him once,
Fair.
and he is in an adventure.
Wait, did you say that you did stab him once?
I statted him. I did not stat. I did not,
Statted.
Wait,
Okay.
I did not
Stabbed?
pierce
Who
him.
got
I
stabbed?
wrote him out,
Different.
and he was a class and a half. Class and a half ranger illusionist who had no spells prepared. So, like he knows a lot of things, but he doesn't bother to like organize it and
Yeah,
kind of
that
make
sounds
it.
like
That's a good call. That's a good call right there. I like Lord Gazumba's response, the jester.
Yeah.
Dave, welcome
Wait, can we go even to the air? We'll just call him Narhite and be done with it.
in. Yeah. There we go.
The thing, when the primal druid was developed, I think Mark Sandy actually developed that one. And the idea behind it was the druid's not there to protect nature.
Right.
That's not his job. His job is to protect you from nature because nature's brutal. And that's exactly how Davis approaches life. Especially in the wilderness.
What book is the Primal Druid in?
Adventures
Adventures.
Backpack.
Adventures
Okay.
Backpack.
It's actually
forgot
a
all
really good
about it.
class.
I'll
The,
go ahead and tell you right now that I can't not disagree. I would agree exactly what I thought whenever Steve said that's what I was thinking too. He has got Primal Druid written all over him.
I want to change my answer from Ranger to Primal Druid too.
It
One of
is.
these days, we'll do a troll moot out in Davis's neck of the woods, and we can follow Davis around with the camera, and you guys can see how he actually does things. It is
I've seen all the wounds.
it is brutally efficient.
Brutally
Wheels-
efficient.
He wields chainsaws in shorts, barefoot in the dark.
Yes, without concern to the natural world.
That's a true
around him.
statement. That is
I
a
can't.
factual thing.
I can't listen to this. I can't sit and listen to that.
Watching Davis build a fire. Davis, I shit you not, he can build a fire from nothing, from absolutely nothing. But if he's got gasoline, it is a fire beyond imagining.
I have done that before with gasoline just to see what I could get away with. And so I got a 50-gallon drum and filled it with trash.
Robert, he's got 3 toes left,
Poured
I
2
think.
cups of
Last time we counted.
gasoline in it and threw a match in it, but I was too close to it, and it exploded, right? And all that stuff shot up into the air. The flames shoot like 50 feet in the air. All this debris flying out it. I singed my beard, my eyelashes in the front of my hair, but it was pretty fun.
But that's the whole thing when you're dealing with stuff in the wilderness, and you almost have to witness it to believe it. Is you have this complete laissez-faire approach. Like the fire will be burning, you're throwing stuff on it, it's spilled out of the fire pit, and it's burning the grass, and I'll be, hey, the grass is on fire, and you're like, okay, whatever, and you keep on doing it.
Manfred, I just see the emails come across from the hospitals. That's all.
It's
welcoming.
It's this great control because he knows what it does. It's the primal druid.
What's up, Doc?
Davis, what are you?
I did get in trouble yesterday or the day before yesterday. So we were under a tornado watch yesterday, right? I was completely unaware we were under a tornado watch.
What?
But I was out chainsawing. Now it was windy and rainy, and I thought, okay, whatever. And I was cutting trees, trying to clear those freaking pines out. And they kept falling the wrong way. And then I figured out, so they're falling back towards me and every which way I can't. I'm like, what's going on? And then I notice I'm looking up and I'm seeing all the trees blowing back and forth. Oh, I can't control the way they fall. Anyway, so there's like trees, and this sucks because you know how tightly they're packed in certain areas. So they'll fall the wrong way and they get caught in other trees.
Right.
So I have this like pickup stick area of trees that are all they're all cut.
It just takes one to knock them all down, like a domino effect. If you get the right tree.
Yeah. I'm thinking about cordoning off certain areas when people visit. Say, don't go to this hill because there's like
danger.
Pencil sticks of trees.
Yeah, you'll have 4 toes like me or something. I got you.
And just so everyone in chat knows, what Davis is actually doing is he's clearing out the pine trees.
Right.
The pine. Some of the lumber companies will fly over and just drop seeds all over the place, so there'll be pine trees growing everywhere, so they can come harvest them later. But we've got pines up on the hills, and when Davis clears them out, it gives rooms for the oak and what is the other thing you got up there? You got oak. What's that?
What he's saying.
Trees.
So what you're saying is Davis is a big fan of Rush, and he likes the song Trees. I get what you're saying. So he's trying to not get rid of the oppression of the oaks.
It's a bit of a stretch, but I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Davis, will you do me? Let me ask you a question, Davis. Now, what class do you think you would be?
I would go with multi-class.
Okay.
Oh,
Ranger
what?
Druid.
No,
Ranger
come
Druid.
on. Oh,
Yeah,
Ranger Druid. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was pretty close.
yeah. He likes
about
weapons
Jeremy?
a lot. He does like weapons a lot.
Sure. What about Jeremy?
Oh, good lord.
Pacer.
No, a gnome.
I don't know
A
what that is.
pacer.
I have no idea what that is.
A pacer is a city ranger for lack of a
City
better.
ranger.
It is.
Yeah, no, I give Jeremy a pacer.
That's the dudes that do
He's
parkour,
all-
right?
Let's limit it to classes I know. Let's stick with the main block.
All right, so fighter. There, you happy?
Sure.
I know exactly what class you'd be,
Right.
but I'm not going to say until Grace asked me. I know exactly what you would be.
Jeremy, man, I don't know. Wizard
Exactly.
Wizard comes to mind first. That one pops in my head.
Illusionist.
Because I'm always
Yeah,
yelling at
okay.
you.
Well, you like to prepare things. You like
I
to.
really don't. I'm forced to as a result of the slapdash approach to everything around here.
Yes,
Illusion.
Fedora, you got it right.
Illusionist.
An
Illusionist.
illusionist. Now, there you
Illusionist,
go.
I think.
No.
We
I'll
have
tell
a
you what it is.
sorcerer,
He is
right?
he
No,
is
we
a
do not.
he
Okay,
is
I
a
don't think so.
grumpy barbarian, is what he is.
I'm a barbarian.
He's an
Okay.
assassin. Yeah, I could see that.
Pulling up the player's handbook post haste.
Yeah,
There's
so basically,
Assassin, barbarian, bard, druid,
there's 13.
fighter, knight,
Rogue.
rogue, wizard, illusionist, cleric,
I can
and
see-
others. Oh,
And
monk,
others.
What's
paladin.
more?
Assassin.
There's one more in there.
Did you say assassin?
I said assassin.
Hmm.
I started going
Oh.
alphabetically, but then I skipped cleric and it all fell apart.
Oh
You
yeah.
got them all.
I could see perhaps like like a begrudging wizard kind of comes to mind.
Okay.
I
A
want,
begrudging wizard.
I want to change my answer. I think Tomcat's right. Paladin. Paladin, that's Jeremy right there. He's a paladin.
He's pretty
Not
lawful.
yet.
He's pretty lawful. He's pretty lawful. Scribe, that's another good one.
Okay, okay. At work, I am a paladin. I feel like a torchbearer.
I think
man,
I'm
for
right.
goddamn-
Jeremy, tell us what you are. Come on.
I think
I'm right.
fighter. Final answer. is fighter.
Illusionist. I'm going with illusionist.
I'm going with
And I'll tell
barbarian.
you why. I'm going to read a line.
Okay.
Illusionist. They conjure manifestations and dreams, making the unreal real to all but the canniest of observers. Like with the Monster Manual.
There you go.
Okay, then we're all illusionists.
No,
I don't do that. A lot of us don't do that.
You run games, then you're an illusionist.
I think
I'm a
King McGlut might be onto it. Paladin in the streets, barbarian in the sheets.
Clean it up.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
10 minutes in the box.
Yeah.
Grace, there's a question for you right there. First time chatter.
Hey, I've never played D&D and really want to. How should I get started? You should get started by playing C&C. And you should get started by hang on,
Castles
Jeremy.
and
you,
crusades.
You answer while I look for this thing.
Yeah, so I put a little thing out there for you. You can read about it a little bit. That's why we're all here hanging out. We love the game. So, and it's D&D.
Yeah, and we have.
In fact,
there's a free book online.
I'm about to give you a free player's handbook. So
yeah, you can just do PHB in there. That should work. PHB.
Yeah.
Does that work? Yeah, there we go. Get you a free PHB right there.
Cucumbers.
I would, in all honesty, I would start because, and this is the advice I give because this is what works for me. Because if you just put a giant book in front of me, I won't really know what to do. I would start by watching actual plays with people who are playing it and learning the rules that way.
Yeah, that's a fair answer. That's a fair answer. Now
We've
run
got
a couple
actual plays here on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, we run a couple games every weekend here on Saturday and Sunday. You can watch, and then of course, Grace and them do a game. They don't do it on live stream, but they do put it up on YouTube, so you can go to YouTube and check that out. Right?
We put up a mini campaign. It's 13 episodes. The episodes are pretty short as far as actual plays go, and all of us are kind of beginners, so we discuss the rules a lot, and it's like a good one for people that are trying to learn how to play.
Yep. And
we never got Jeremy's answer.
I'm looking at the list.
Sorry.
Here's the link to the YouTube channel. If you would want to go sorty over there and check it out, you can.
Okay, all right. Well, let's narrow it down for you, Jeremy.
Okay, so it's definitely not a bard. It's definitely not a
You don't
cleric or
know?
druid.
It's barbarian, dude. Get it over. Just
I feel like a barbarian a lot of the time.
You do.
Okay, here's what I am a
In or out of
chaotic
the
evil.
sheets.
I am a chaotic evil half-orc barbarian who at work has to be a lawful good paladin multi-class as a wizard.
There you go.
What?
Incredible.
And your arch foe is Angram.
You can actually do that in Castles and Crusades.
You
so
can
there you
do
go.
that. You can. You definitely can. You definitely can. All right, that leaves Grace. I believe, right?
bipolar.
No, wait, we've still got
Did we
Steve.
get
We've
Huge
still got
King
Steve.
Fred answered about first time playing?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it's top of the hour. Let's do the drawing, and then we will return to
That's fair.
to the whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
To the character classes.
When me and Steve left.
Let's draw all the stuff here. I'm excited.
So just for those of you who
forgot that
don't
I'm doing
know,
Now,
yeah,
just
Sorry.
hold on.
What did
Let
you
me
do?
let me interrupt both of you. Okay, give her a second to compose herself.
Yeah.
We're doing the raffle for let's Grace explain what this raffle is. This isn't the main raffle that we've got running in the chat. This is a different raffle. So there's no
This is different. This is a raffle that has been months in the making. This was a raffle that we advertised during our World Builders Archive Kickstarter, which is, of course, for the Gygaxian Fantasy World Series, as it was previously known. From the depths of the
I feel like you mute that, right?
And the way he runs
we will
toward
be
it's like,
raffling away
"Ah!"
Davis's phone number for
Yeah.
your viewing pleasure.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Let me
From
set
the
this
depth-
phone as close to the microphone as I possibly can.
just so we can hear all the little details. From the depths of the Troll Lord's basement, we found the Eastmark Gazetteer, several copies that are signed and numbered by Gary Gygax himself. We felt that this was a very special occasion, suitable to raffle some copies off, and so we're giving away 5 copies for all early bird Kickstarter signups, and then we're giving away one
One is
for our
early.
social media raffle, which was a separate one that we advertise later.
Okay, one set at 5 and one set at 5:30.
And that's pretty much all the info. We've got 5 winners to draw for the early bird raffle, and then 1 social media winner
I'm
to draw.
gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Sorry. Yes,
No,
I
you're good.
interrupted you. I'm actually gonna
No, that's
pick
fine.
up. I'm gonna get that. I'm getting a pick off one of your posts.
So this is the folio that Grace is talking about.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's
This
also
is
got
it.
an
There's
actual copy of it. So there you go.
There you go.
Gary's signature, and they are all, if I remember correctly, signed and numbered.
Oh wow, they're actual folios.
Yes, this is a whole folio designed after the original TSR release of The World of Greyhawk.
The Greyhawk folio, yeah.
Yeah, it has a couple of books in it and 3 maps. It looks like 4 maps.
Perfect. Are we ready for winners?
All right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, we're
What?
not.
We're not.
Okay, I'm lost. Wait, where are we?
We're about to draw the winners.
On the internet.
We're doing a raffle for the winners of the Eastmark folio signed by Gary Gygax.
There
Grace
you
is
go.
fixing to read the names to us.
I've got to pick
Yes.
up on the screen for everybody if they want to look at the what's part of it. Whatever. All right.
Mm.
Wait, am I on? Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can all hear you. Can you hear us?
Huh?
You haven't
Yes.
changed any settings. I don't know
Yes.
why.
Davis,
Oh.
Grace, Davis.
What?
Grace has the floor.
Okay.
Can I have a drum roll, please?
Yeah.
Our winner for the social media raffle, Alice Peng.
Alice Payne. Yay! Awesome.
That's-
Congrats, Alice,
Okay.
out there in the interwebs. I don't know if she's on.
I
here
hope it's
watching.
not that
Probably
one because Kent just dropped it on the floor.
Listen.
It's not worth anything anymore.
Look here. Look, listen.
All right, we've got 5 more winners.
And for our early bird, the first of 5, Jason Youngdale.
Jason
Youngdale.
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 Huzzah,
Congrats, Jason.
Huzzah!
Woo 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 woo.
Second winner, Ryan Bach. Ryan Bach.
Wow.
All right, Ryan.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
Ryan Bach.
Ow!
Woo. Third winner. Third winner is Monty Young.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, Monty.
Nice. Congrats. Congrats.
It's very funny hearing like real names instead of like nonsense words.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'm like, that means something to somebody. All right.
Yay. Fourth winner is AJ. Just the name AJ. We have your
AJ.
email address.
Yeah.
We're coming
So
for you,
AJ,
AJ.
you won.
AJ.
Look
You
at
won.
him.
Congratulations.
Congrats, AJ. That's right.
And last one
Uh-oh.
for all the marbles, Matt Shoemaker.
Matt
Shoemaker,
Shoemaker.
very
Congrats,
cool.
Matt.
Shoemaker. I knew
Congratulations.
a
is
shoemaker
awesome.
in the army.
It's a pretty common name.
Same one.
Wait, what?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, probably.
The good news is
That's not a common name.
we still have prizes to give out at the end of the stream as well. So that's good.
But congratulations to all of our 6 winners of the
Woohoo.
Gygaxian. Well, I guess this isn't fancy. This is the Eastmark Folio Gazetteer.
That's right.
Huge pull.
You got a really, really, really important, awesome piece of history. It's super exciting.
Oh yeah,
So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Huge.
for sure.
we'll be reaching out to all of the winners. Alice Pang, I believe, was on Facebook, so I'll reach out to her. We have the emails of everybody else. And yeah, we'll be reaching out probably tomorrow.
Excellent.
Sounds awesome. Congrats, everyone, again. That's great. I mean, listen, that Kickstarter was phenomenal. It was all because of you guys. All right.
Whoa,
Savage, one of us.
Ah,
Thank you,
Savage, thank
Savage.
you.
Thank you, friend.
Savage,
I have-
Savage.
I have
Awesome.
decided illusionist.
Ooh.
I've been thinking about that this whole time.
Hey, Dave.
So Dave-
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. All right.
David's primeval druid nature has once again.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
And Death Angel, welcome back for month 7.
Yep.
All right. Do we want to continue with classes?
Yes, let's plunge
So,
on. I think-
so
All right,
Venom
let's
has a
just-
question that I want Grace to ask after we're done with you and her. You see it?
Okay.
Grace?
Yes,
That'll fit right in.
it will. That's
Crab
perfect.
men belong. Crab men. Anyway.
Crab people.
Where are my books? Soon.
As a Cancer sun, I identify with the crab men.
That's right.
I mean, this
So-
guy's name is Megalon71. I think he knows
so
his,
Grace-
his stuff.
Do you want to ask Steve now, or do you want to go now?
Let's leave the CEO for last. What do you guys think
That's
I
what
am?
I think so. I think we'll leave you for
Let
last.
me look at the list again.
I'm gonna go with Knight because you're the only one amongst us with a moral compass.
No, we don't know that. That's an assumption. We don't know that.
That's just what I
God,
do
he's
think.
brutal. He is a paladin. Oh my God. Really?
All is going according to plan.
I'm gonna go.
That's a tough one, Grace.
It is a tough one. I'm leaning towards Bard. You're a natural poet, obviously. You like lore.
I love lore.
So a Bard, but Davis is not far off of it. I'm gonna go with Bard, though. I think we're gonna go with Bard.
Okay.
I'm gonna again agree with Mr. Chenault for a different reason. Because Bard, well, you know, that's probably not true in C&C, but in a lot of different games, Bards are a utility character. And
Mhm.
Grace is always wanting to help. She's always wanting to help out. Always. And even when she was doing when she was doing poetry slams and that kind of stuff, a lot of it was just because she wanted to bring positivity to people. Yeah? So
That's true.
I think
That's
that's what I'm
super
going to
true.
go with. I think I'm going to go with Bards as well.
Yeah, I will say I appreciate your positivity, Grace. I really do.
Yeah, I told her
I got
today,
to talk
man.
to Davis and Chuck all day, and Jeremy, and they're
We're
all
pretty
feeling
bad.
bad
We're pretty-
news.
We're pretty
I'm
good.
the
we're all
one that
like,
goes all the way down.
"Ah."
I'm sticking with Knight. I'm saying moral compass. and
Unequivocally, unquestionably, an assassin. No, I'm just kidding.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot.
Take the shot.
What are you thinking, Jeremy?
Probably a bard.
Yeah,
The
so
entertainer kind of persona.
Yeah. She's
Um,
definitely an entertainer for sure.
bards are
is-
bards are historically poets. You know. That kind of
Mm-hmm.
Sniper's nest of a window. yes, she does, man. Yes,
I mean,
she does.
she really does. Technically,
Yeah.
she's high up.
Super
I think.
true.
So, yeah.
I can see
Holy
directly
crow.
into other people's apartments from here. So
Oh my God, she is a sniper. No, wait. What?
if I were like fucking evil, I could do some crazy shit from here. But anyway,
What's the movie? The guy.
Tell me, what were you doing on November 22nd, 1963?
I don't have to answer that.
The
What
same
movie
as
are you
Were
looking
you anywhere
for,
near
Dave?
the state of Texas?
I don't even know how to spell Texas.
Okay.
1950s and 1960s guy looking out the window observing.
It's a Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah. What
I was
is
thinking of JFK,
Rear,
but
no,
whatever.
something.
Your Window's a
Window?
different movie.
Rear Window? Is it Wolf Alone? Is that what it is? Rear
No,
Window?
it's not Rear Window. It's
Rope. No.
no. I can't even remember the actor right
That's
now.
a cool movie though.
Is it Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Is that the
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Is it Godzilla versus Megalon?
That's not a good movie.
All right.
What are you,
so
what are you even
great.
talking about?
So it's a toss up between a bard
Okay.
and the seeker.
Oh,
Seeker.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I've got one of those.
The
in my
Bard-
game, and they're
I'll
loaded
go
The
down
bard
with
is still a
shit.
fighter. I don't know if I could fight someone.
You've
If it
said
came
this
down to
before.
it.
You've said this before. You've said
I
this
honest to God, I don't know if I could. If it
I
came
would want
down
to
to
watch
it, I
you
don't know if I
fight
could fight
someone because I think if you got really angry, it would be brutal.
Oh, I'd cry.
That's pretty brutal.
Stop it!
I'd get snot on him.
the
Poison
seeker,
damage.
the seeker. That's an interesting choice. That is a really
Yeah.
fun.
What does that do? I don't
class to
know.
play. So the seeker, you get to choose your prime. Go ahead, Grace.
Yeah, I've
No,
got a
that's
guy.
exactly right. The
I've got-
seeker is very versatile.
Yeah.
They go off in search of
Oh,
just,
that
like
fucking
everything
class.
and everyone.
Oh yeah.
And like the way so I played a seeker in the Storms Front, which was that mini campaign I
did
was
you?
talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And the reason why I picked the seeker is because I felt really like a kindredness with it, because I feel like that's how I met you all, was because I agreed to go on a crazy adventure with Tabletop Santa, who now owns Thunderforge Studios,
Right.
who I had never met before, and agreed to go with him to a different state to meet some people that I'd never met, and just saying yes and going on and like
Yeah.
being on an adventure. So
Well, I'll tell you, the Seeker. I've never had anyone play his Seeker at my table until the Saturday game, and then I don't know if you know Heather, but
yes,
she's talking about it. She's playing one on there, and I'm telling you, that is a cool class.
Heather
It's a
rocks.
pain in the
It
ass
is a
for
cool
me.
class.
That is a
But it's very
busted
cool.
ass class, is what it is.
they're so good. I love them.
Listen to me. It's a busted ass class.
Well, in combat, I mean, you have to be really, really creative. And I feel like if the situation was either hit someone or be creative.
Oh, Dan,
Yeah.
you weren't here, so we redrew someone else.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Dan Delgado. You did not win.
Can I
yours.
just be a frog
Sorry.
hemoth? I think that
Yes,
kind of
absolutely.
captures my essence.
Frog God, Jeremy.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right,
Uh,
Steve.
It'll be Sathagwa. Yeah.
We'll call the names back out at the end of the stream. I promise you. Go ahead.
Yes. What is Steve?
Steven's a ranger.
Oh yeah, all
Why?
day fucking long. He's a well.
Because he's like if Davis was like bolded, underlined, and all uppercase.
No, I got it here. I know.
Steven has proper casing. So the less extreme version of the primal druid in my mind would be the ranger.
So like Davis is Wingdings and Steve is Comic Sans.
Yeah, kind of. So
Really? Sure.
I'll tell you, I've got him pinned down perfect.
Once you know how to translate them, you're like, oh, okay, this is actually quite eloquent. But at first, you're like, what the?
Steve is a multi-classed. All right, you hear me out on this. He is a barbarian before the fourth printing of the PHB, i.e. Berserker. Okay, all right, matched up with a ranger.
What class likes to be not bothered at all?
Oh yeah, that's
Like
a
at
good
any
one.
time.
Who would
my
that
first
be?
my first thought was that Steve is perhaps a monk. I don't know anything about how the monk operates in CNC.
No, that's too zen.
It's much too zen.
Yeah.
Although you do have certain rituals. You're very ritualistic.
Warrior priest.
I don't know. I know your breakfast. I don't know that about anyone else. I know what you eat for breakfast every day.
It's the same thing I've eaten.
It's 3 slices of plain toast.
Yes.
And a glass of water.
And a glass of water. And then for lunch at 11 o'clock, you have that cheeseburger. And then after lunch, you get your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
I can't speak with that much authority on any other human being on the planet.
And I feel like your ideal day is like out in nature and you just have time to just write and just be, and like no one bothers you.
That last part, Ben.
No. Okay, you're all wrong. It's warrior priest. Holds strong to traditions, beliefs, and is willing to kill anyone who gets in his way and berate all of us employees when we're not.
Yes. I didn't even think about the warrior priest. He is an equal. I get that now. Act the rage fueled through faith. Yeah. All right. The Dr. Pepper is his holy
He's
water.
too laissez-faire about way too much stuff. He's like, yeah, whatever. That doesn't sound very warrior priesty to me.
Oh, trust me. If it's something he cares about, you don't get no whatever.
You come in as like a paltry thief.
I'm leaning Gong Farmer, you know?
Yes,
Maybe a Wainwright.
River God, he
Fancy
drowns
day.
people religiously. Yeah, he
Ooh,
did.
Venom said rune mark. I forgot about the rune mark. I would agree with rune mark.
The
I could agree.
after I described my retirement the other day of having a lawn
Yeah.
large enough. This is what I want: is a lawn that's large enough that I can start mowing on Monday, and by the time I finish with it on Friday, I have to start again on Monday.
I mean, that sounds like a month. I hate to say.
That sounds awesome.
I mean,
my
if you buy
idea
enough
is-
land, you can do that, certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal.
Yeah, and I don't want to cut another living thing again.
Yeah, I immediately when I go to Davis's, I immediately get out of my truck and I go to get on his lawnmower and I start mowing the yard.
No, my lawn is now. You mowed it 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I haven't touched it since. So now it's like
All right, I'll be back.
it's like 2 feet deep, but I'm letting it grow to see what flowers come up. And I've got this whole freaking lawn full of Queen Anne's lace, so it's gonna be cool.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah, I did feel bad. I mowed over one of his bulbs the other day. I saw it. I saw the one and I swerved, and as I swerved, then I saw the other one and I just ran over that one.
So some of the comments were pretty funny. One of them said, it said, Steve's a river god. He drowns people religiously.
A lot of people said river god.
Yeah, a monk of the cut grass, you know.
There you go.
Oh, George.
What's the latest on TrollCon? Well, you know.
How much time do we have?
We'll get to that Tuesday.
Yeah. Well,
We'll have
ask
more
us
information.
Tuesday, because hopefully I'll have some more information. But
We're in a holding pattern.
Yes.
waiting on some stuff.
I'm not. I've already made a decision.
Okay. I'm very happy for you.
They almost closed, but then I threw a monkey into it. So
Yeah, they
Or a
did.
ring.
I was this close. We were this close, and then I haven't even told
So I'm
you.
gonna say you're all wrong because I would just be a fighter because it's very simple. I don't have to think about anything.
That's so fair.
Well, I mean, in all honesty,
I would like to be like David said, the warrior priest or the paladin. That'd be really cool. But what did you say, Davis, earlier? Grace has a moral compass.
yeah.
I have one, but I know that I can deviate from it if I get
Listen.
angry enough.
I only know of two characters mainly that you've played, and they were both fighters, and they both. Well, I won't say Cain was as crazy as Angram. Angram was straight out evil shit, but
Ingram was evil.
yeah, but they were both fighters.
Yeah. Cain was evil too, and he was a fighter.
And that's just because he doesn't
Fake
want
agrees,
to
of course.
read any rules.
And
The
it's
fighter
more-
doesn't have
Yeah.
any rules.
Now I go ahead, but it's more chaos than evil. I can't do evil very well. I don't like to make anything suffer.
Well, no, there's a difference between evil and being raged. You know, that's the thing.
Yes, yes.
A lot of people would
Yes.
take that. I probably am guilty of assuming that Angram, not assuming, but saying he's evil more than he's just enraged.
Mhm. Well, that was a fun little thought exercise.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
Next time we'll
we-
do it with monsters. That's much more insulting.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a great
Oh.
Savage, the question there is, I didn't do anything. I left that part out of the ad
Yes.
copy that Grace sent out that they were in Kickstarter emails. And so if anybody cannot get their downloads for the GFW stuff, you can either
Dang it, Colonel Kane.
you can email us and give us your store account information, and then we'll work it out that way. We'll get it.
Hey,
figured out.
Wolf Alone was right. It's Rear Window. But
Is Rear
more
Window?
important, yeah, the movie I was thinking about earlier was Rear Window.
The birds?
So a moral compass, okay? Would a
Bone
moral
tomahawk?
See you,
be a
Colonel.
sphere, or would it be like a compass pointing north, south, east, and west?
Would a moral compass be a sphere?
Yeah, so that it spins all around.
Are morals omnidirectional?
Yeah. a compass changes constantly, depending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I don't even know what a moral compass is.
It's like a
Theoretically, I know what they are.
it's for map making, I think. I don't
That's the
know.
very thing Narhite would say, Davis. That's the very
I got a question for Savage and Manfred. Did you guys, once you did that, did you go in and see if it was in your normal account, or what did you do to switch out your emails, or what? That's my main concern. My concern is I fear what I've done is allow people to go in and make brand new accounts for one item. You know what I mean? So we'll have to get that rectified eventually. So you just switched it up and it let you do it? Okay. All right.
Sweet.
And it's still in your regular account? I mean, did you go back and check and see if you had all your other stuff in there or not? That's what I'm curious about. Okay. All right then. Well, shit, that's good because I was really terrified of something to go in there and spend like 3 weeks doing stuff it's hard to do. So, yeah. All right.
Tech
well, good
stuff.
deal. Okay. It looks like they just switched out their emails.
Cool.
For what?
When they were when they were getting the GFW PDFs off. The
Oh, okay.
Yeah, early backer stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's good. I'm glad because we really try to let a lot of people don't know anything about our website or anything. So it's always good if we can direct people to our website. You know, they can find out information, see all the different pages we got over there and stuff. You know. Anyway, it's easier for us too.
Throwaway emails.
Huh?
Every day. You need a throwaway email every day.
The best thing to do is just accidentally delete everything in your inbox.
Yes.
Then it doesn't even exist.
Sure. Yeah. Crazy. I tell you what, I had one junk email and one I had for the last 20 years of my life, I've had one junk email which was on Yahoo. I had a personal account that I use for whatever, and then a business account, which is basically one I use for anything like the government or whatever. And then since I've come on board at Trollord and I've gotten my Trollord Games email, my personal account has become a junk account because I never go in there no more. I just stay in the Trollord email. That's the only place I ever go.
Can you imagine the sheer amount of energy and time in the world that is spent with robots talking to robots, sending each other garbage that no human ever actually looks at?
Right.
Hey, I read somewhere
The
that
amount of data.
like 2% of the world's energy consumption, the planet Earth's energy consumption, is on storing emails.
I believe it.
Now,
Yeah.
I read
Say it again, Steve?
2% of the world's energy consumption is storing email.
Oh, I completely believe that. I've got 200,000.
So go to your
in my one.
inboxes, select all, delete, save the plan.
What if there's something in there that I need, but I haven't?
Wait, I've got
It's gone.
I've got 201,000 emails in that Yahoo account. I can't take a chance. There could be something in there.
Delete them. That's for real, isn't it? You're never going to go back and look at them. Just go delete them.
Hey, Chuck, go and delete them right now.
I
Please.
don't know. Do you know why
listen,
I don't?
Because
Because I still.
This is a life lesson. Chuck, this is a life lesson. And I learned this a long time ago. I was moving out of a house, had like 10, 15 boxes in the attic.
Right.
Didn't know what they were, didn't know what was in them. So I took each of those boxes and I hurled them as hard as I could into the ground, and I could hear shit breaking constantly. That way, once I opened them, 80% of everything in those boxes was garbage, and I just threw it away. I didn't need it. It was in the attic.
Let me explain something to you. It is a pain in the ass.
Alec, welcome in.
But being able to take a screenshot of how many I have unread and sending it to Tim Burns is worth it.
That will be worth it.
He loses his mind over that. It's great.
Yeah. I have my Gmail.
What class is Tim?
Yeah.
Well, what class?
Do this to your Gmail.
He's a wizard.
Just say
No, wait.
everything automatically goes to trash.
That's the way to do it, Davis.
It
Hey,
goes-
Davis, did you hear Jeremy's question? What class is Tim?
That's easy. He's a wizard monk.
Man, I don't know. Assassin.
Have you seen him angry though?
I have. He's a badass. Yeah, that's why the
I think
monk part
assassin.
comes in.
Assassin, yeah. He's behind the scenes. He's doing a lot of cutthroat stuff. Yeah.
Let's see. Alec, welcome
Go
on
for
in. New, what's up here?
Yeah,
Good to have you in, buddy. We make all kinds of role-playing games. Primarily, our main one is Castles and Crusades. And today we're just doing our weekly stream where we hang out and talk to folks. And we were doing we've got a raffle going for some stuff on our store, some coupon codes. And we were doing a raffle for a Kickstarter that we did a couple months ago that is ended. And so we were doing the raffle for the winners on that as well, and just hanging out and shooting the shit, basically. If you have any questions, throw them in chat. Us or viewers will answer them for you easily.
Which we do have 2 questions to answer.
Okay.
The first one from Venom, what is everyone's favorite class?
Oh, that's right.
I think mine, I haven't played it, but I watched the smartest person that I know play it. So I think it's the Rune Mark.
It's
I'm
mine.
gonna go
That's
with
my favorite class.
Fighter or cleric.
Yeah, mine's Rune Mark. As long as we get it fixed. Yeah, Rune Mark.
That character's fine.
I think the Oathsworn would probably be my favorite. I haven't played it
That's
yet.
a fun
All
one.
these fancy fucking classes. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. Jeremy would go with Fighter. We'll leave it at that.
Looking at
I
the
like- I
classes
like
in
the-
Codex
I like
Revorum
the-
are really cool.
The planetary disintegrator, dual class into a Grand High Poobah. Yeah. Come on, guys. God
Oh,
damn.
you know,
I
what's
don't know any of this stuff.
Munchausen, Baron
God.
Munchausen.
There you
Really
go.
class like the Baron Munchausen.
All
I
right.
need to put that in Amazing Adventures.
So, are you getting that cue, Grace? Because I don't know. I wouldn't
Yep.
get a cue. So,
I got it.
but I got the good answer for George Fields in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, Chris is right.
Keep on going.
So, what was the next question?
Do you prefer to bring in environmental effects to play with your adventures?
Oh, Steve does for sure. There's no secret about that. None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Environmental effects. What are you talking about?
Oh, you mean
That's
the
right.
Crazy talk. What are you talking about?
No, I don't.
It's no secret that like in game with Steve, if you do roll low when passing through a river, he does drag you outside by your tail and drown you in a river.
And what he doesn't tell you is that he sets arbitrarily high values if he just decides that you should not succeed.
Yes.
He doesn't consult any rule. He's just like, oh, that's a CL 48. Oh, sorry, you rolled a 22. Sorry, you died.
And,
okay.
And he loves mud. Oh my God, the mud. Oh my God, death waiting.
That's a great idea. You know what I should start doing is have like a spray bottle at the table because it's always raining at my game. I should just spray people.
I issue a challenge.
Immersion, right? Tell Pete and them it's immersion.
Stephen, I have a challenge for you.
What's that?
I want you to run a game set in a desert.
Nah, it's too boring. I've done it before. It's boring. The terrain can't change. It's just sand.
What are you talking about?
It's sand.
Deserts are constantly changing.
Yeah, but it's just sand. Yeah, it's just you don't get.
Do I have a resource for you, my friend? Not out yet, but we're writing it.
All right, so
One of the most well-known things about deserts is that they're always changing.
But it's always sand.
George did ask. He said, "Question: Have any of you ever converted any old AD&D to CNC for any of your games?" I do it all the time, George.
All the time.
All the time. Constantly.
Most of what I've learned.
I'm like, oh, I want a slide. No, I'll take the slide from the whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I run a bunch of the AD&D adventures all the time with it for sure. I mean, I love our stuff too, but you know, it's nice being able to have a game like CNC where you can just grab, oh look, Palladium, or oh look, you know, here's Pathfinder or whatever, and you just stick it right in.
So I did try to convert because none of us could speak with any authority on it. I was like, can you convert 4th edition stuff to Castles and Crusades? And the answer is a resounding no. It's so different. Like you can kind of cheat some of it, but like a monsters don't have hit dice or levels. They just have a preset hit point maximum.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Phantom's comment. If Steve ran a game in a desert, people would die at an oasis because they wouldn't trust the water.
That is very true. And
Super true.
let's see. Oh, Manfred. So basically, other than reversing the AC, my only other thing I would say about as far as AD&D goes is you typically just work it straight. The only difference I've noticed in doing conversions over is obviously, you know, character abilities and stuff can get a little weird. But as far as creatures and setting and adventures and all that goes, some of the monsters don't tack up. Like for example, the dragons from AD&D, I remember being terrifying. But compared to the CNC ones, they're nothing. They're chumps because they're only 400 years old for an ancient one. 400 years. And I discovered that a couple years ago running Tomb of the Lizard King. I was like, wait, I thought the dragons were meaner than this. Then I go and get our book out, and I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So there's a little bit of that, but for the most part, the hit dice, for the most part, the hit dice transfer over good. So it's all pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking at the dragons the other day because I was working on the orbs of the dragon kind.
Yeah.
And do you want to venture a guess without looking at anything? What an ancient gold dragon adds to every D20 roll for every saving throw?
24.
50.
50 is a lot.
Grace is closer to the mark.
Grace is a lot closer.
I'm gonna say a resounding 37.
69.
That's a 44.
44.
They get plus 44 to every D20 roll, and all of their attributes are primes. So they only need to beat a 12, and they get a plus 44 to the die.
Yeah.
So just so you know, Jeremy, I went in. Robert Doyle did the dragons first, and I went in and I redid all of the dragons the way I played them in AD&D, and that's why they're built.
They're badass, man. Let me tell you what, they will clean your clock with those things.
Yeah, that's something fierce.
We have
But they
one
should
last
be.
question from
Oh.
Chris Donovan. If we have this last minute here.
Yeah, and then I'll do the giveaways. Yeah, good point.
Yeah. What demi-human race would we all be?
Oh,
No
hell.
humans.
Oh, come on, Davis. Go ahead and tell us we're all gnomes. Just have a
Yeah.
get it over with.
Everyone's a gnome.
So we're demi-humans, not
Give
humans.
us the proper nomenclature, would you please?
I'm going with dwarf.
Oh yeah,
Going
of course,
halfling.
predictable.
Oh, halfling's good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
dwarf
that's-
is good.
I'm
Chuck?
going with gnome.
Davis is going to be a gnome.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm
It's
a,
like
I'm
a
a
love hate.
I call
I'm
it
a half orc every fucking day. Like this
There you
is
go.
Yeah, he is. He sure is.
Because they don't do water.
Andoroth did water. The dwarves used to have a thriving water-based civilization.
That's tough.
That is very true. That's my favorite story on the Codex. How when he gets drowned, the god is like, "Wait, what's going on? Why are
What do you
dead?"
mean I broke it?
Right.
I think with the lore and stuff, I think in the way, I mean, I don't want to, I play human some, right? But, and this is odd because I don't play this race normally, but if I was to be this race, I would pick dwarf, but I don't normally play dwarves that much. But I can see myself enjoying being a dwarf because of the lore and everything, because they're older, right? They have a longer life, right? But they're still kick-ass fighters, yada, yada, yada.
if we're
can see dwarf for you,
humanoids,
too.
I'm gonna be a hobgoblin.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh, humanoids. There's the number one. I'll be a straight up goblin, dude.
Just a
Goblin
goblin.
Yeah.
is
Goblin.
nasty as shit.
I thought you were a gnome.
Bugbear would be cool. I can take a lizard man. I don't care.
Bugbear would be
I'll play the
cool.
fuck out of a lizard man.
Now,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
that'd be
played
good.
a goblin, okay, if you had to play a humanoid or whatever they're called, those races,
Not
yeah,
human.
I would love to play a goblin assassin. I think that would be fun
you
to play. I'd just be a serious.
Goblins are cool.
All right,
Gnomes
I'm
are
gonna switch
better.
over. And we're gonna do the giveaways because I'm really hungry.
I have
Yeah, we need to
one
wrap
last
up.
thought. Is that
I'd also like to play a
Wait,
Naga.
Grace has a last thought, Davis.
it's
Oh.
almost not even worth saying, but I think that goblins are to gnomes what raccoons are to house cats. That's all. That's it. That's it. We can do this. We
You
can wrap it up.
please put
I'm
that
sorry.
on Twitter.
Grace,
Tweeting
you're
it
a
now.
mess.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right,
It's pretty good. Yeah.
we're gonna, I'm gonna close the entries out.
Sorry.
Oh my, that's awesome. All right. Oh, and I want to thank everybody. We want to thank everybody for coming out and hang out with us. We hit 157 people today on the stream. So I was gonna
That's
say,
fantastic.
thank you for
I
coming. and hanging out
apologize
with
to
us.
all 157 of you.
Yeah.
Debbie Downer. All right. Anyways, all right, we're gonna pick these out. I'm gonna pick out a couple of $15 ones right now. These are just $15 coupons off the store. The first one will be. Oh look, Chris London, DM. You win sometimes, so you know the deal on that.
Hey.
For anybody else that might win that's not familiar, you simply go over to our Discord and hit up Obsidian Risk, and he'll get you your code. Very good, and you can meet everybody over there. It's a great Discord. We love it. We
No,
just
you know-
passed 2,000 people a couple months ago. Yeah. So
Holy
really
crap.
cool.
You know, it'd be a fun party to play. Like you actually put together like a little guild, and you have like a pacer, an assassin, a thief.
Ooh, wait.
We don't
wait,
have a we don't
wait.
have a thief class.
And congratulations.
Oh,
There, it looks like George has won as well. George
Yeah,
Fields has won.
George.
Good job. $15 for you, George. All right. Our final winner for $25 is going to be Ranger Harley. Congrats, guys. Congrats, all
Hey.
three of you. That is awesome. Davis, you were saying?
What?
A pacer, an assassin.
Oh, yeah, no, a
Rogue.
pacer, an assassin, and a rogue. I thought we had a thief.
We do. In the Adventurer's Backpack.
Yeah, and
a
Adventure's
thief.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Yes, and you put together a little bitty party that's actually playing an assassin, thief, and pacer. The pacer searches him down. The assassin freaking kills him, and the
As-
thief is like.
As
doing
far
all
as
this-
I'm concerned, the Adventurer's Backpack is apocryphal text.
This is what we should do. I'll run a game with you four online.
No,
You
you
guys
won't.
play a pacer, an assassin, a rogue, and a thief.
Time and place.
We'll be in the woods
That's
for no
insane.
reason.
You realize that's insane.
I mean, river.
Okay,
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
play
done
the
for.
assassin. I'm gonna play the assassin.
All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do
There's
it
other
in
things.
town.
Hold on.
There
No,
will
no,
be
no, no.
canals in the town.
Only if you agree to make sure that we only roll up these initial characters and we can play them alive for at least minimum 3 hours.
Yes.
Because you'll have them
doesn't
killed
get
in
make
15
our own.
minutes.
I don't
can't
know
make
if you
it
can
no
do.
promises.
I don't do over 3 hour games. But if
Well,
you
a
die,
2 hour
that's just
game,
you.
maybe we'll live, maybe we won't. Who knows?
If you
Hour and a
follow
half,
us
2 hour
now, then-
game.
All right.
Oops,
do
all
what?
thieves.
Listen, y'all, thanks for all the
Well,
wonderful
that's good.
comments. Thank you for all the kind
And
comments out
just
there. Thank you.
Be
so much.
aware that that spherical moral compass, I'm going to take it and put it on my knee and crack it. All the liquid has spilled out. Anyway.
All right.
Literally
I'm
do
gonna set
it.
us up a raid and we're gonna get out of
Yeah.
here. Let me get it set up here. Check my list. Okay, and he is on. Yes. Got to check and make sure. We're gonna raid into Phantom NJ. I have him on the list for tonight, and he is going. I think he's live talking about. Oh, he's talking about campaigns and stuff, doing some unboxings and stuff.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
Oh, and he's got my shirt on over there. Excellent. Good job, Rob.
Trolls off.
Trolls. I'll set that up. And seriously,
Then
guys, thanks. We
Davis will be an assassin that will dual wield chainsaws.
God.
Just no arms, just
Yeah.
Just great sauce.
Yeah, blindfold. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you
Everybody.
all for the love and support.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You just don't know. And we love it. We love hanging out with you guys. And we want to work on getting some more live games going where you can hop in and play with us. We just got to figure it all out. We're just so damn busy. But
yeah,
it is awesome. It's fun. Anyways, I'll be back Saturday morning running my game here. And then Jingo will be running his game on Sunday morning. And then Grace will be back Monday afternoon or evening, I believe. Doing
Monday
some more.
evening.
What are you going to be doing this Monday?
We're going to be reading the Codex of Arid unless we get the next little bit of Pools of Dunhollow.
I hope to have it to you by Sunday night.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go.
And there's our Twitch
If not,
schedule.
we'll read about Androth.
If you guys want to, you're not familiar, you can click on that. It'll show you what we got planned. We got other stuff coming on, so it'll be good. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. We're going to get out of here. Have a great weekend and trolls out.
Take it easy,
Trolls
everybody.
off.